This is a sports catastrophe production. Hey there, hello there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond welcoming you to another sports catastrophe birthday boy. And this birthday boy on February the 9th is all about Vlady Guerrero Senior. Not Junior, Senior. So anyway, as you should know, Vlady Senior spent 16 years in Major League Baseball as a right fielder and a DH. He played for Montreal, Anaheim, Texas, and Baltimore. 9-time All-Star. He had a good offensive production, regularly hitting for power and average, as well as his defensive range and strong throwing arm. In 2004, he was voted the AL MVP and helped the Angels to 5 AL West titles in a 6-year span, and was one of the most feared hitters. But one of his biggest reputations is as a bad ball hitter. Guerrero would actually hit balls thrown well outside the strike zone, a skill evident in August 2009 when he actually hit a pitch after a bounce from home plate. That kind of pitch, like in cricket, like the ball has to bounce before you hit it in cricket. In his aggressive batting style, he got 30 home runs, a 30 home run season 8 times, and surpassed 100 RBIs 10 times. Guerrero, just before he retired, surpassed Julio Franco as the most for the player with the most hits by a Dominican-born player. But Adrian Beltre claimed the record for Guerrero and went on to a 3,000 hit career. Guerrero was made a Hall of Famer in 2018. One of 9 children, Guerrero is the younger brother of Wilton Guerrero, who also played for the Expos for some seasons. Of course, his son Vlady Jr. was born in Montreal in 1999. And he signed with the Blue Jays July 2015, made his major league debut in 2019. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that Vlady today is 46. He was born in 1975. Montreal signed him as an unsigned amateur free agent in 1993. He advanced quickly through the minor league baseball system and made his MLB debut September 19, 1996, when the Expos were trying to chase for a wildcard spot. He only went 1 for 5 that night, but 2 nights later, Guerrero hit a home run off of Mark Wohlers. Unfortunately, though, the Expos lost 5-4. Guerrero was criticized during his first full season in 97 he was a little too aggressive. But he did okay, 302 average, 11 home runs, 40 RBIs. Unfortunately, he led outfielders in errors from 97 to 2001. However, Guerrero still did pretty good for himself, even though he was unusually super aggressive at the plate, hitting bad balls. He never got 100 strikeouts, which was good. Guerrero went on a 31-game hitting streak in 1999, which was the longest in the majors since 1987. He had 131 RBIs. And in the next year, 2000, he had 44 home runs. His figures were career highs. In one of the best throws in Major League history by an outfielder. In 2001, the Blue Jays and the Expos were fighting each other off in a big match. Alberto Castillo, after a base hit, went from second. He went all the way home. He thought he could get to home plate, but unfortunately he failed, and Vlady threw a massive strike to the catcher, who got the ball, and basically Castillo was tagged out. The throw's distance was 300 feet, which was pretty good. Guerrero posted similar numbers in 2002. He even got a running game, 37 steals in 2001. That was pretty good. In 2002, he actually got 40 steals. Strange as this sounds, he almost became the 4th player of the 40-40 club, 40 home runs, 40 RBIs. He just missed by 1 home run, which was ironic because I think he was more of a power hitter. But he did hit the 30-30 club, 1 and 2. It's not bad. Guerrero's season was shortened due to a back injury, 2003. He did pretty good, though. 330 by hours, 25 home runs, 79 RBIs. Guerrero set a lot of Expo records and all that. The all-time career leader in batting, home runs, slugging, and OPS. I think they keep the Expo stuff separate to Washington. Unfortunately, Guerrero was a free agent for the first time in 2003. It's signed with the Anaheim Angels. And with the owner of the Angels being the first Hispanic controlling owner of a major league team, Guerrero said his heritage was a motivating factor to choose the Angels over other teams, especially the Expos. Of course, as everyone knows, Montreal went downhill in 2004 and moved to Washington in 2005. Guerrero shockingly won the AL MVP in his first season in the American League, despite the fact that, there was there could have been a different position for Guerrero, and that's designated hitter. But he still played in the outfield, and he still did fantastic. That he ended the year with a 337 batting average, which was third in American League. Basically, his clutch down the stretch helped the Angels win the West. He was amazing. He carried the Angels on their back. Sadly, though, the Angels would lose in the first round to the Bull Sox in a 3-game sweep. Guerrero got 6 RBIs despite a 167 batting average in those 3 games. And Guerrero basically was huge. He became the 12th player to hit his 300th home run before age 30, which was amazing. Guerrero did pretty well. Unfortunately, though, his ALCS mark was terrible, and the White Sox took care of the Angels. That Guerrero did pretty well, but then his fielding talent dwindled due to age and injury, so he decided to be a DH while he's in the American League. So he still was pretty good. He did a 400th home run August of 2009. And, Vlady made a big hit to knock off the Bull Sox in October 2009 to get to the ALCS, but the Yankees took him out. And it was weird. 2009 was the first time Guerrero did not bat 300. He batted 295. And then he signed a 1-year deal with the Texas Rangers and all of that. And, 300 batting average, 29 home runs, 115 RBIs, not bad. And the Rangers did not want to pick up this option, make him a free agent, despite the fact that Guerrero was part of the team that went to the World Series. Baltimore signed him to a contract. And only batted 290. The Blue Jays signed him to a minor league contract in May of 2012. It was like, wow, amazing. He did good. But he asked for his release a few weeks later. But Guerrero got into the Hall of Fame in 2018, and his son does play for the Blue Jays, which at least is good. And Guerrero would be one of the best, if not the best, Montreal Expo of all time. Actually, no, it's not. He's not the best Montreal Expo. That is Gary freaking Carter. So anyway, yeah. So Vlady was fantastic. AL MVP in 2004, 9-time All-Star, 4-time Expos Player of the Year, 4-time Angels Player of the Year. Good Rookie of the Year in the minors. He was top 10 in MVP voting 6 times, top 10 in home runs 8 times, RBI 9 times in the top 10, and even twice in stolen bases, which is unusual for a power hitter. But he's one of the best, and Montreal should be treated separately than Washington. I mean, he's the best outfielder out there. Tim Brains, yeah, maybe, but Vlady Guerrero was powerful, almighty powerful. I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.